What it is, what it do, how the hell are all of you? With yours truly, Petra, fucking back with another mother lover. You already know the deal. Grab a smoke, grab your drink, and lock in with your boy. Because we back with a quick one. Now, yesterday was January 6th, 2022, and we did a little episode on it. It's going to be up later. I think it's going to be up later. It's going to be up. Now, that being said, we had everybody and their mama coming out. Biden, Harris, Pelosi, yo mama, yo grandma, they grandma, you know what I mean? They had everybody and their mama out. And it's funny to me how they all want to be like, they was going to overthrow democracy. They was going to overthrow it, baby. They was going to overthrow it. Them motherfuckers that looted them motherfuckers that ran up on the Capitol, they was trying to overthrow it because they didn't like the way the election went. That's why. It has nothing to do with the fact that the radical left has been imposing their bitch-ass will upon the United States for the last 10 motherfucking years, every way they see fit, no matter how they see fit. I think that shit's funny. And let's just drop a couple motherfucking examples. The radical fucking left, had no problem with looting, burning, murdering. Oh, and they're like, but that's the reparations. Y'all stole land. Y'all did this. None of that shit happened to you. None of it did. You weren't conquered. You weren't a motherfucking slave. People you know weren't conquered. People you know weren't motherfucking slaves. So go on, King. And then we got, and this is the funniest one, then we got assholes like Kamala Harris it was as bad as Pearl Harbor. It was as bad as 9/11. Except only one person died, right? And that person was killed by a cop. The same motherfuckers y'all want to defend. Defund, not defend, my bad. Now, I started this video because on TikTok, it's a liberal wasteland, just like Twitter is. It ain't no different than motherfucking Twitter, except it's a video sharing platform. That's it. You got the same assholes that go on Twitter, flap their gums for fucking 15 hours a day, talking shit to whoever they can, and then reporting and blocking you if you try to talk shit back. Let's keep it a buck. Now, I say it like that because let's get to it. Now, as you can see on the screen, my dude, Tommy, right here, Captain Jackass, Captain Disingenuous, because that's really what he is. Every conversation I've seen him have, every TikTok live that I've been a part of, that he's been talking, he says a lot. He says a lot. This dude's got some brains to him. I'm going to give him that. But he's disingenuous as fuck. Disingenuous as fuck. And this video is going to prove that. Listen to this shit. Because it's funny.
If you're trying to equate overthrowing 230 years of democracy to a handful of people that looted a Target last year, you're not really that much of a patriot. All of the deflections and blaming other people, the party of personal responsibility really doesn't like to take any.
Kind of like the party of tolerance has no tolerance, right, Tommy? Isn't that right? The party of tolerance? The party of the working man, right? Shut up. It was funny. The one day someone said in his live stream that they would knock him out. And he said, you hit me, I'm going to shoot you. The dude said he was going to knock you out. Whether you going to pop the piece or not. Let's just keep it a buck. Now, I think it's funny. People like Tommy, Modern Warrior, Aunt Karen, Tizzy, all these assholes on Twitter, on TikTok, that use these platforms to push gaslighting, bullshit narratives to their constituents. Let's keep it a buck, because that's what it is. It's an echo chamber. You built your own echo chamber. You like it, you enjoy it, and yet you expect everybody else to have respect for you for it. That shit's funny. When he was like, they looted a Target. Nah, it wasn't just Target. $55 million in damage was done to Minneapolis. Why doesn't he do some fucking research? The Capitol? Nah, bro. $30 million? Let's see what $30 million in damage was truly done. Because I'll be honest, I don't believe $30 million in damage was done. It's the government. It's a government building, and they love to take taxpayer money. No wonder. I bet a light bulb that broke, or one of the rioters broke a light bulb. I bet that light bulb cost $300 to replace it. And it was probably a $5 light bulb. But because it was in the Capitol, taxpayers losing more money to the fucking government. I'm just saying this because, to me, it's one of the most disingenuous arguments in the world to act as if the Capitol was any which way worse than any night during the 2020 riots. And I'm not talking about there was thousands of protests that were peaceful, like the fiery peaceful protest that CNN was talking about. Shut up. See, you're being disingenuous. I'm not. I'm talking from a place. I actually watched the pawn shop burn. I watched that shit collapse with a body in it, and the body that was died in there, the person that essentially murdered them was a fucking radical leftist, Tommy. Oh, and they didn't even live in Minneapolis. They came in from fucking Rochester. Funny, huh? And that's like 120 miles from Minneapolis. But see, you don't know that shit because they only looted a Target, right? What about the armory they looted over on Chicago in Minneapolis? Huh? The armory. What about the pharmacy that they robbed and torched? What about that? What about all the money they stole? What about the tobacco store, the liquor stores? What about all these small businesses that help the community, Tommy? Oh, it's just that, right? What about all the people in Oregon, all the Antifa members that continually, for 100 nights fucking straight, decided they were going to riot, not protest, riot. And how many government buildings did they attack? Because again, I think that's the only time the radical left loves to use the government is when it doesn't fit them. So it was fuck the judges, fuck the police, fuck ICE, fuck the FBI, fuck everybody, right? Oh, fuck the senators y'all went after, fuck the Congress people y'all went after, right? But the minute it was brought to the Capitol, that somehow excused every night of the 2020 riots. And that's why you jackasses, Tommy included, do not speak on it. Because you know it makes y'all motherfuckers look bad. But that's not something you want to talk about. Oh, they looted a Target. You're trying to compare it. You know how many times the Capitol was been protested upon? Huh. Come on now, bro. Quit being disingenuous. I know it's so easy for you. I know you wake up, you turn on the TikTok live, and you do it for however many hours. Oh, and then this is the funniest thing. This is funny to me. Dude talks about how COVID is, this, that, bad, the other thing, right? He gets COVID. He survives COVID. And he's still going to push it. Now, I mean, he's vaccinated to the motherfucking nines, right? But so he shouldn't even have got COVID, right? But somehow he did. Yeah. Funny. But I'm going to bring, I wanted to just speak on it because to me, personally, having been in Minneapolis where this shit all started, this did not start in Chicago, New York, Texas, California, Washington, where fuckboy lives. None of that shit. It started in Minneapolis. That's where this whole defund the police movement started. That's where this radical little fucking group got their gumption to go. That's where it was okayed to burn down city motherfucking blocks and ruin however many black businesses they could. Because it wasn't just white businesses that they ruined. It was black businesses, Arab businesses, Hispanic businesses, Asian businesses. They didn't give a fuck what buildings they burnt down. They didn't care what liquor store they robbed. They didn't care what tobacco store they robbed. And they damn sure didn't care about the armory they robbed. Hey, Tommy, here's a good question. Because I got pictures of the Walgreens pharmacy that was robbed and looted during the 2020 riots. How many people do you think missed out on their insulin or their heart medication? Huh? I mean, I'll wait. How many people do you think lost? How many people do you think got hurt? Do you think anything in the addicts that you probably support got a refund on their Oxycontin that was stolen? Huh? I'll wait. Captain Disingenuous. And I say it like that because at what point does the left realize you cannot compare January 6th, 2021 to any night during the 2020 riots because the amount of damage that was done is not compared, and is not even in comparison to what was done during those nights of the 2020 riots. And I'm going to keep using that point. I'm going to keep saying that. Because you can't argue it. The numbers do not lie. The people hurt during the 2020 riots is far more than the people that were hurt during the Capitol protest. The amount of police officers that were hurt was way more than that were hurt during the Capitol protest. And see, one of the funniest things is they get so mad at the Patriots that ran up that day. They get so mad at it because they use the word Patriots. Is it because you didn't get to characterize it first because you guys didn't get to take it first? Is that, that's right, the radical left loves to burn American flags and then say they're for America, all while they simultaneously want to be either a communist or a socialist. Which, How could you be a communist or a socialist if you've never lived in a communist country, socialist country, or the way that the communist socialist states? Oh, that's right. They like say, oh, no country's actually ever found true communism. That's because the people died. That's because the people the government wanted to do all the work died. Or they had them killed. That's why it doesn't work. I know it's, damn, bro. Normally the simple answer is the right answer. Now, I'm going to leave it all there because it really made me laugh that he thinks they comparing a looted Target to what happened at the Capitol. Ha ha. You mean Target? Cub? I mean Arby's? Wendy's? AutoZone? Aldi's? The Schooner? The apartment building that they burnt the fuck down? The church that was attacked? The library that was attacked? The pawn shop? The Denny's? Town Talk Diner? Do you want me to keep going? The arcade, the post office? Would you like me to keep going? Because it's not just Target, Tommy. So quit being disingenuous.